Hello from sunny Grenada. I'm just jumping online to say a quick hi if you are one of the thousands of black folks in the UK who are thinking about making your Blexit to the Caribbean or to Africa. Earlier this week, I had the real honour of doing an interview with The Voice, the UK's leading black newspaper, and it was a feature all about black folks who are basically completely fed up of life in the UK and who are looking to live in countries where they can live with ease. It was an amazing interview because it was a chance to be interviewed by another black woman who's also a mother. And I think we were just both really on the same page as to the opportunities that living outside of the UK really can open up for children, especially. And what was amazing is that the article was so good that it made the front cover, which was great because I think it really just puts the issue on the front burner that actually quality of life does matter. That there are clear failings in the UK, whether it's education, health, employment, rates of imprisonment. There's just so much that is lacking, and that actually some people are kind of tired after 60, 70 years of banging our head against a brick wall, and we're choosing to vote with our feet. So if that's you, if that's something that you're thinking about, definitely check out the article. She spoke to me, she spoke to another woman who's moved to St. Lucia, and also people who've moved to countries in Africa as well. I quickly need to apologise because I'm literally in between washing my hair and taking my son to his sailing club, hence the slightly unusual headgear. But I just really didn't want to miss this opportunity to say hi if you're a new follower, and to say thank you to those of you who have been following since day one. We had the privilege of reaching 4,000 followers this week, which, it means a lot. It means a lot to know that the stuff that I'm putting out is of interest to you, is resonating with you, and more importantly, is inspiring many of you to actually take the leap. I've had some awesome messages this week from people who've booked their flights to Grenada, people who are making moves to St. Kitts, and other places in the Caribbean. And really, this is what this platform is all about. Like, yes, it is lovely to see, actually, no, that's not the best shot, but it's lovely to see some great scenery and sun and to hear about other people's stories. But really, the whole point is to inspire you to make your move, whatever that looks like. And I also know that sometimes it can be tricky to go from, okay, yeah, that's how one person did it, but what does it actually look like for me? So I am also pleased to announce, this is a week of pleased to announces. But one thing I'm super excited to announce is that we are actually going to be hosting a series of workshops, live workshops, where you can speak to me and other people who have made their moves to the islands, and also local experts, because I think there is definitely a wealth of knowledge that can be gained from people who are born and bred here, who are, whether it's property experts or investment people, just really tapping into that knowledge that will make your move a reality, that's going to make you feel confident and comfortable about taking that leap, feeling a little less uncertain and a little bit more aware as to, what are the building blocks that you need to put in place. So we're starting off with the islands that kind of get slept on, where it's not necessarily that easy to find out everything that you need to know online. So the first one is going to be Grenada, sunny Grenada, where I am. That takes place next Sunday at 11 a.m. local time. It'll be myself, my friend Aaron Sylvester, who's literally like my go-to person for everything on the island. For the past 5 years that I've been running a business here, he's also always the person that I turn to. He moved to Grenada probably about 7 or 8 years ago, started a chocolate company here, does a lot of cocoa farming. He's a bean to bar chocolate maker, and left behind a career in London in the music industry to move to Grenada. So he basically knows everything, and I'm basically sharing my black book with you guys so you can get the answers that you need. So there'll be Aaron, and also Miranda, who is the founder of Sapna Homes, which is an independent estate agent here on the island. There are tons of estate agents here, but I think Miranda has worked for pretty much all of them. And the fact that she's independent really is going to give you a great insight as to whether you want to buy somewhere, whether you want to rent somewhere, whether you're thinking about Airbnb, which are the best locations. Just having that sort of unbiased advice, I think, really will help folks. And I definitely, from the questions that people come to me with when I do my one-on-one sessions, property, concerns about property, questions about property, really do seem to be quite common. So yeah, rather than me having to ask her, let's jump on a live together. It'll be on Zoom. And we can just all chat, also get the chance to connect to other people who are moving, start building your network. Oh, here come the local dogs, exciting. So yeah, that is this coming Sunday, 10th of April. I'll put the link in the description so you can sign up there. And those sessions will also be followed by one focusing on St. Kitts and Nevis, where I will be joined by the wonderful Davinia, whose video has hit, I think it's like 52,000 views, which is insane in less than a year. She was very popular. She's very beautiful. So that's another incentive to join. But yeah, St. Kitts and Nevis is a destination that loads of people are reaching out to me about. So rather than you going around in circles and me having to send bits and pieces of information back and forth, again, let's get folks together, talk, share. Limal, who I interviewed last year, is also going to join us. His background is in property and investing. So if you're looking to move and thinking about buying, thinking about setting up a business, I think Limal is going to be an amazing person to speak to. And also Davinia's background is in finance. So if finance in your move is also something that you're curious about, I think she will be able to give you lots and lots of advice. And then the fortnight after that, we will be having a session on St. Lucia. Again, a really popular destination. Lots of you want to know what to do, where to be, who to connect with. And we will be joined by Nadine and Denise, two previous interviewees, who will be sharing their insights, and possibly a few property people as well, because I know, where to live is just a really common question. So that's it, basically. We are going from the let's talk about it to actually let's do it. You know, I've heard that this week in the UK it's been snowing, which is not fun for March, April. I've heard that energy prices are rising. I think it's something like £700 or more a year you're going to have to pay to heat your house. And here I am, not to show off, but I'm not wearing a jacket. Like, the sun is free. I can stay in the shower as long as I want in the mornings because my water is heated by the sun. And yes, energy prices are probably going to rise here too, but it's a little less painful when you're in a really stunning place, surrounded by people who are generally quite supportive and where there is a lot less stress and nonsense than is currently experienced in the UK. Not to say that it's perfect. It is definitely an adjustment, and I think in our sessions, in the workshops, we're going to talk about the challenges, because I think it's really important that people move with their eyes open, being aware that it's not paradise. Paradise doesn't necessarily exist, but coming with the right mindset, coming with an awareness, really is going to help you to get that best foot forward. So definitely check out the link in the description for the live workshops. Again, it's going to be a chance to get your questions answered live by experts, and also to start building a community of people who are looking to move to the same destination as you. And yeah, I think networking, building that crew in advance really does help. That's something that's definitely benefited me when it comes to me making my move. And if you want one-on-one advice, you can definitely talk to me. I do 30-minute sessions, and whether it's a specific issue that you need help with, whether it's more of a mindset thing, whether it's getting advice as to which island might work for you, visas, etc., definitely feel free to book a session with me. A lot of that information is available on the Exodus Collective website. If you scroll through the forum, there's lots there on cost of living, on applying for visas, on applying for passports as well, if citizenship by descent is something that might be open to you. But yeah, this is basically what's happening. It's been a busy week. I'm going to go back and finish washing my hair, then take my son out to sailing. And sailing, it sounds really fancy, doesn't it? But the sailing here costs $10 a month, which is basically £3 a month. Isn't that insane? So my son gets to learn this amazing skill, to hang out with really cool kids, and it's actually run by a charity. And I'm hoping to do an interview with the guy who runs that, because he recently moved back from the UK to Grenada to set that up. And I think the work that he's doing is really inspiring, and the opportunities that he's opening up to local kids is just really impressive. So yeah, it's busy times at the Exodus Collective, as demonstrated by the fact that I don't even have time to do my hair. But I couldn't leave you guys out. I've actually put up a new banner that says new video every week, and I didn't want to miss that schedule. So I hope you'll forgive my slightly battered appearance. But yeah, look past that, delve into the content. I promise that I'll have my hair done, my makeup done for the live sessions on Sundays. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. But yeah, make sure to sign up on the link. It'll be a 2-hour session. If you're not able to make it live, the recording will be able to be accessed afterwards. And you can always send me your questions in advance so I can put them to the relevant experts, and you can get them answered that way too. So that's it. It's a pleasure to see you all. I hope the weather sorts itself out wherever you are, and I am going to go wash my hair and sort myself out. Thanks, and see you next time. Bye.